Welcome! In my last video we covered how to set the build plate for the ELEGOO Mars 2 Pro. Today I would like to take a look at the U-disc, which I like to call a USB stick or a thumb drive. So let's take a look at the files and then go over the slicing software, Chitubox. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this USB and plug it into the computer. There you go. So after plugging in the USB, let's see what's in here. Alright, so we got 3 folders and 2 files. Looks like they included a PDF version of the manual. Yep, that looks exactly like the manual that came in the box. So, yep, all your standard instructions, and yep, that's it. Okay, and close that. Looks like, alright, so let's check out. This is the ELEGOO Mars 2 Pro Rook model for printing tests. So this is what we're going to test. We're going to test this Rook model. I'm going to go ahead and double click it. Alright, here we go. So if I long click the left click, I can rotate the camera around. Okay, what does the right click do? It just positions the model on the screen. Okay, cool. And the scroll wheel zooms. Alright. So I guess that's it. This is like a ready file for the 3D printing. And that is pretty cool. So there's something inside. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so that's the STL file. Let's go back. What else do we got? Models offered by MyMiniFactory. And we got some more STL files. Okay, I'm going to open up the PDF file. Let's see what is in there. MyMiniFactory. Oh, interesting. So Dan Kelly, looks like it comes with a couple models created by Dan. I wonder what kind of software he used to create his models. Well, you know what we can do? We can probably just put this half of the screen. So the human female wizard, let's see. Alright, we got like this cool preview. Oh, look at that. Very detailed. Even like when I move this around, the shadow on the floor moves. This just looks really cool. Just look at those tiny books. And the rope around those water jugs or potions or whatever. Just look at the detail. Wow, this is really, really cool. Let's see. Now the male barbarian. This one is just like the one in the picture. Again, the detail on these guys just look amazing. You even have like little torn fabric. It looks like it's been really wore out. Got scratch and scrapes on his armor. This is, I guess, got like a dagger.
Yeah, I guess it's like a dagger and the belt buckle. This looks cool. Let's see if we can look at his face. Yeah, just look at his face. He just looks like he's really gonna do something here. Huh. Interesting. Hmm. Alright. I did the male wizard. Let's look at that. Wow. Okay, that is like a dragon coming out of its hand. That is insane. Whoa. Again, this looks pretty cool. Just the detail. That really looks cool. I really like that. That's really cool. Alright. Just look at the line. Looks like it even has battle scars on it too. This is a good detailed line. Looks just amazing. Just like, look at the face, right? And those fangs just coming out. That's cool. That's a paladin. The height of that sword is this. Look at that. The sword is like literally almost the same size as a human. Just look at the gigantic sword. It looks cool how it's coming out of the rocks. Just coming out of the rocks. Yep. Massive shield. This looks cool. That looks cool. That looks cool. Yeah. Get close up of his face. Then you got the cleric. Wow, look at that. Just the cape flying in the air. It looks crazy. And again, he has like his book open and he's just about to just throw down a spell or something that, you know, is going to just wipe out anybody. Again, this just looks really cool. So that is pretty cool. The dwarf bard also looks amazing. Just super ripped. Look at that, just bear hugging this. Looks like a pipe. Like those Celtic pipes. Just look at it. It's like fire flying out of the sides. Man. Yeah, you would not want to mess with this dude. He also has been... Look at that battle scar on the head. Still, and he's still going. He's got massive scars. You can tell he's been in some serious battles. Amazing old guy too, and ripped. So let's take a look at the captain. Alright, cool. Just gonna do this slowly. So watch that shadows and light. This is a really cool 3D program just to look at your models. I mean, this is pretty cool, I must say. Alright, so that is all of the images. Alright, cool. And then we got slicing software, which I have installed already. I wonder, I already got this installed. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Alright, now that I have Chitubox open, check for updates. I think I'll just go ahead and skip this. Alright, and now let's see, what is this about? So the first thing we're going to want to do is click on the parameter settings. We'll just go to settings, and that's the default. We want to add our printer. What we're going to do is we're going to go to ELEGOO Mars Pro 2. This is this one. Alright, now you see it got added. Our printer got added. We'll just go to settings, and that's the default. We want to add our printer. What we're going to do is we're going to go to ELEGOO Mars Pro 2. This is this one. Alright, now you see it got added. We're going to go ahead and look at all the settings, make sure this is all correct. We got our name, resolution, lock ratio, which is good, build area offset, which we don't want to have any. We want to go ahead and use the whole area. And then we'll go to the resin tab. Here you have the resin type, resin density, and then how much the resin will cost you. So I guess it's $30 per liter. And I guess you can change it to whatever currency you use. Let's go to print. This is very important to make sure we get these settings correct. So the layer height can go anywhere between 0.01 to 0.2 mm, and it's recommended to leave it at 0.05, which is what the layer height is. So that's good. The bottom layer count set from 3 to 6 layers. We can leave it on 5. The exposure time can be set anywhere between 1.5 to 3 seconds according to the layer height and the complexity of the model. The thicker you set it, the longer time it'll take. So we're just going to leave it at exposure time 2 seconds. The bottom exposure time can be set anywhere from 20 to 40 seconds. The longer you set, the stickier the bottom will be on the build plate. So I guess somewhere in the middle is good. We don't want it too sticky. The light off delay and bottom light off delay. The default parameter is usually good. You don't really want to mess with this. This is pretty advanced. The bottom lift distance. When printing the bottom layers, it's recommended to set the lifting distance of the build plate to 5 mm, which is what we have it. The lift distance. When printing normal layers, it is recommended to set the lifting distance of the build plate to 3 to 5 mm. So we're just going to leave it at 5. The bottom lift speed should be set to 90. Right now it's set to 60. It is recommended that that's the good lifting speed. The main lifting speed. When printing the normal layers, it is recommended to set the lifting speed of the build plate to 100. Right now it's at 80, so we're going to change that to 100. Retract speed. When printing the bottom layers, it is recommended to set the retract speed of the build plate to 150. It's at 210. So we'll change that to 150. And we have infill and advance. Done. Let's go ahead and open our file. Grab our STL file, the Rook, and let's go ahead and add 2. So we'll just open the same file twice. Bam. I'm just going to left click and drag it over here. There you go. I wonder if we can change the scale to lock ratio. What is scale to fit? Whoa, dang, that is huge. This would fit the entire volume of what I can print out. I don't think I want to do that. Let's undo that. That was ridiculous. So right now it's at 24. We'll just change it to 50. That is a lot bigger. 50 millimeters. That is huge. I mean, it looks big. Yeah, let's just do it. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do both of them at 55. So I'll go ahead and select that one. You can see it's like a darker blue. We're also going to scale it up to 50. Let's go lock ratio, change it to 50. Uh-oh. I forgot the lock ratio. Okay, there. So 50. Kaboom. Get top view. If I click here, left view, right view. The eye just makes it, I don't know. What does this eye do? I don't know. I guess it kind of zooms in. If I click on the home button, it shows you how much of the volume space it fills up. If you want to add some supports, we could, which I don't think we need supports. It looks pretty balanced. But if we did, we would use this. Do thick, medium, or light. But honestly, I don't think we need any. We don't really need any. So this is just perfect how it is right now. So I guess we're ready. We can go ahead and slice this up. Click slice. Once it's done, we will export the slice files to the U-disk, and then we'll just plug the U-disk into the printer. I guess this is what it'll look like as it's printing each layer. says it'll take 2 hours and 6 minutes. And the cost is 70 cents, which is probably wrong because I forgot to actually set the real dollar amount for what it cost me to buy the resin. Let's go ahead and save this off. Go ahead and save it. And we'll call this Rook 2 since we're going to be doing 2. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and write the file. Alright, write successfully. I'm going to close this file. Yes, and now there's our new file, and it is already in the U disk. Alright, let's go ahead and print this out and see what we get.